How Shaquille O'Neal built a fortune beyond the court. Imagine this. You've just retired from a legendary sports career, made millions on the court, but now you're faced with a whole new challenge. How do you keep that money and grow it when the spotlight's gone? That's the story of Shaquille O'Neal, who didn't just rest on his laurels after his Hall of Fame basketball career. Instead, he set out to build a fortune beyond the court, becoming one of the most successful entrepreneurs and investors in the world today. We're talking about a man who's turned $1 billion, 0 cents in career earnings into an even bigger fortune through savvy investments, business ventures, and partnerships. In this video, we'll break down the financial secrets behind Shaquille O'Neal's business empire, from his investments in real estate to his game-changing partnerships. If you're looking for ways to turn your passion into lasting wealth, Shaq is the perfect blueprint. Stick around to see how he leveraged his fame and charisma to create a financial legacy that continues to grow. Building a real estate empire. One of Shaq's most impressive and perhaps surprising business ventures is his real estate empire. While most athletes might invest in flashy cars or luxury items, Shaquille O'Neal has built a portfolio that includes hotels, shopping centers, and even apartment buildings. His first big real estate move came when he partnered with real estate mogul Penny Pritzker to buy and develop properties. Shaq's love for real estate isn't just about making a profit, it's about building something that will last for decades. In fact, Shaq himself once said that real estate is the best way to build wealth, and he's walked the talk. His portfolio includes dozens of commercial and residential properties, ensuring he has income coming in from various sectors. However, real estate isn't without its risks. The market can be volatile, and the pandemic really showed how sensitive the market can be to external factors. But Shaq has the right mindset, long-term investment. He buys properties that he knows will appreciate over time, and his strategy isn't just about flipping houses or quick returns. Instead, he's thinking decades ahead, understanding that the value of land and properties tends to rise with time. So if you're thinking about entering the real estate market, Shaq's strategy teaches us the importance of patience, research, and understanding the long-term potential of your investments. It's not about making a quick buck. It's about building generational wealth. The Shaq effect, business partnerships that pay off. Shaquille O'Neal is a master of partnerships, but not just any partnerships. He's made some incredibly strategic and lucrative business deals that have paid off big time. For example, did you know that Shaq turned a simple endorsement deal with Pepsi into a multi-million-dollar stake in the company? Back in the day, Shaq became the face of Pepsi, but he didn't stop there. He bought shares in the company. This wasn't just a celebrity endorsement, it was an investment opportunity that made him significant returns. His ability to negotiate these kinds of deals comes from his unique approach to business. Shaq doesn't just sign contracts for the paycheck, he looks for partnerships that give him skin in the game. One of his most notable partnerships came with Authentic Brands Group, which helped Shaq buy a stake in companies like Reebok and Forever 21, turning these investments into lucrative returns. Of course, partnerships always come with risks, especially when you're tied to the success of a brand. In Shaq's case, his partnerships have allowed him to stay relevant while making smart moves in industries that extend beyond his original basketball fame. The moral of the story? Look for business partnerships where you can leverage both your influence and investment, creating a mutually beneficial relationship that allows you to benefit from both the brand power and profits. Shaq's Smart Tech Investments. But Shaq's no stranger to the tech world either. In fact, some of his most notable investments have been in the tech sector, which is known for creating explosive returns. One of Shaquille's most successful investments was in Google. Yes, you heard that right. Shaq got in on the ground floor of Google when the company was still in its early stages. Not just that, he also invested in Ring, the doorbell camera company, which was sold to Amazon for over $1 billion. The risks in tech are evident. Innovation can either lead to massive gains or massive losses. However, Shaq's success lies in his ability to spot game-changing companies early. He doesn't just jump into every startup he hears about. He has a keen understanding of the market trends and is able to identify companies that align with his broader vision. His tech investments teach us one crucial lesson. You don't need to be a tech expert to get involved in the industry. You just need to do your research and invest in innovative companies that are changing the way people live and work. And even if you're not Shaquille O'Neal, the right early stage investment could make you a fortune. The Shaq brand, turning a name into a multi-million-dollar legacy. Let's face it, Shaquille O'Neal's name is recognizable anywhere in the world, but what sets him apart is how he's turned that name into a multi-million-dollar brand that's synonymous with quality and entertainment. Shaq didn't stop at sports endorsements. He has put his name on everything from clothing lines to sports equipment, but one of his most significant business ventures was his Shaquille O'Neal brand of shoes. These shoes, often sold at affordable prices, have done incredibly well, making a mark in the industry with millions of pairs sold to consumers who value both quality and affordability. In fact, Shaq's approach to his shoe brand was brilliant. He recognized that many athletes were priced out of top-tier sportswear and used his fame to offer affordable, quality alternatives to mainstream brands. This is a prime example of meeting consumer needs and delivering value. The lesson here: your brand is your most valuable asset. It's not just about putting your name on a product. It's about aligning your brand with values that resonate with your audience. Shaq's ability to sell everything from fast food, he's partnered with Papa John's, to fitness gear speaks to his ability to tap into multiple markets and create a comprehensive brand ecosystem. If you want to succeed in business, your name is everything. So build your brand around trust, quality, and a genuine understanding of your market. Philanthropy, giving back, and building long-term relationships. Shaquille O'Neal doesn't just build wealth for himself. He believes in giving back to the communities that help shape him. Through his Shaquille O'Neal Foundation, he's donated millions of dollars to youth programs, education, and underprivileged communities. His charitable efforts are not just about philanthropy. They also serve to build deeper relationships with his fans and partners. One of the risks of giving back is that it can sometimes seem like you're just throwing money at causes without seeing any direct financial return. But Shaq has done a fantastic job of integrating his philanthropic efforts into his overall brand narrative, allowing him to remain connected to his audience and maintain a positive public image. More importantly, his charitable work speaks to a broader legacy building strategy. He's building a reputation for himself that's about more than just money. It's about impact. So if you're thinking about giving back, remember, philanthropy is not only about doing good, but also about reinforcing your brand's values. People want to support those who make a difference, and Shaq's story shows how giving back can be a win-win for everyone. If you're inspired by Shaq's incredible business journey, like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs to hear it. And don't forget to leave a comment below. What do you think about Shaquille O'Neal's business ventures? Have you learned anything you can apply to your own life? Stay tuned for more insights into how today's top entrepreneurs build their empires.